They're telling every single resource they've got, stand up and speak out against Arizona, because Arizona just a huge monkey wrench in the entire machinery of
And Texas is moving. Texas and other states are moving to do the same thing. So the globalists are panicking. They thought they had America dead. They thought they were going to overrun the country and destroy it. But the giant is rising. We'll be right back with William Gheen. Stay with us. You know, Lou Dobbs is partially flip-flop because of his house getting shot up and death threats and things. That's why this is such a fight, folks. And not everybody, when they get a chance to leave the Alamo, is going to leave. But William Gheen is not going to leave, and the American people are standing together. This has to be done. I'm not trying to win popularity contest. I'm trying to save this country from the globalists. I want to go to Tim, Jason, Keith, Pastor John, and a few others. But how do folks get involved with ALIPAC.us? How do they get involved in a real group that's no compromise defending America?
Well, I do like the term "no compromise" because that's where, you know, Lou Dobbs said that he was willing to compromise. We are not going to compromise. America is already too compromised. Our main form of communication with our people across the country, over 30,000 strong, is through our email alerts list at www.alipac.us. It's ALIPAC.us, Americans for Legal Immigration. People can sign up and confirm to get on that list, and then they can sign off if they ever want to. It's not like, and we do not sell or trade anybody's information or emails with anybody else. So if you sign up with us, you're going to hear from us, and that's it, nobody else. All
right. And, you know, you talked about that threatening video you were sent. What do you think of this office getting shot up? We knew 5 years ago Los Zetas is the CIA-contracted hitmen, former Mexican military, that they're using to kill off the cartels that aren't laundering their money through U.S. banks. And now they admit on Fox News and AP that our own troops are being made to grow the opium. So if you're getting Los Zetas veiled threats, that's a threat from the U.S. government, just so you know.
Well, the thing is, one of the only things, there's only a couple things that I think that keep me safe, Alex, and that is my relationship with God, and that's number one. And also the fact that so many people are counting on me on this as one of the last hopes in this country that this can all be worked out peacefully and politically. If something, you know, awful happens to me, you know, this is what we talked about the last time we were on the show, and I saw a video. I don't know how many people saw the video. After the last time we talked, Alex, I saw a video that you put out, because apparently you and I reached a point in our conversations in front of the public like this where we were like, you were like, look, William, you know, you better make it very clear to everybody you're not suicidal. And I said, I am not suicidal. I am heterosexual. I love my family. I don't mess with hookers or heroin. You know, you put out a video about that because, you know, at this point, just killing us isn't enough. You know, we have to be found with a needle in our arm and something like that, you know, because they want to discredit us more than anything else. And if they can't discredit us, you know, the bottom line to it is that if anything untoward happens to me or my family or my friends or anything like that, you know, I'm one of the last people that, you know, a lot of people are hanging in there for, you know, holding themselves at bay and staying on the peaceful political process. If things start happening to me or people like me in the country, then what happens next won't be political and it won't be peaceful, and I won't be able to control it, and neither will you or anybody else.
And it's not going to end like the movie Machete.
No, because these are Americans we're talking about. We're talking about Americans that have, you know, some of the best people in the world, despite all of our problems, despite the loss of morality that has decayed this country so badly. I still believe that we have that divine essence to us, a divine reason for
providence.
Being here. Providence, that we have that providence around us that is going to have to come. And also, I believe from what I'm seeing, you know, people are like, aren't you afraid of them? And I said, there's only one, you know, I fear God, and that's the only fear, the only real fear that I have. And I do believe that the hand of God is moving inside of this country right now, and it's not all going to be very pleasant, I'm afraid.
We're going to do 5 more minutes, take a call or two for William Gheen, then big news blitz coming up. Stay with us. William Gheen is our guest. Imagine, foreign group here in the country with government backing saying we're going to rise up and kill you. Movies that push this message. I mean, they really want us at each other's throat. That is the goal. And we need to not go along with this. Tim in Oregon, you're on the air with William Gheen. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, I just wanted to point out the media backlash against Rand Paul. I got a bunch of headlines here. I got one from Newsweek that's conservative backlash against Rand Paul. I got the New York Times saying...
Yeah, no, it's a big... No, I've seen it. It's a big backlash. He won by 33 points over his other competitor, and now they're going to come after him because he's a symbol, but it isn't going to work because when the media attacks somebody now, the public knows that person's good. Go ahead, caller.
Exactly. I'm sorry if I sound a little shaken up here, but while I was waiting on the phone here, I got a call from Oregon Department of Revenue, and they threatened to throw me in prison if I don't pay a past debt, so I'm... a little shaken up, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about this whole Rand Paul thing.
Well, they're scared. They're scared, and I appreciate your call. We got to move quick, but yeah, they're really going to come after Rand Paul now because he's a shoe-in to win that senator seat. Your comments on that, William?
Oh, well, I think it's definitely proceeding forward there, and everybody out there has to remember, people like Rand Paul and didn't win, and Bennett didn't lose, and Specter didn't lose. J.D. Hayworth didn't get so quickly close to McCain without the sacrifice financially and time of a lot of people. When we were talking off the air, I wanted everybody to realize you're looking for different organizations to support. And, of course, ALIPAC.us, we're going to do our very best to rank these races and tell you who needs help and who's on our side on immigration through our endorsements page. But we want people to understand each one of these campaigns, not only for federal office, but for state office or county commissioner, they're all mini organizations, miniature organizations that need people and funding, volunteers and people to get involved. And so if you've never done it before in your life, and if you're looking for the best groups in the country right now to join, to fight for secure borders and against illegal immigration, I would say even more importantly than joining ALIPAC is to join your local congressional and U.S. Senate or state House and Senate candidate campaigns that you know are with us against Amnesty and for border.
Absolutely, folks. Boots on the ground. Keith in Texas, you're on the air.
Alex, great to talk to you again. It's Keith with Funkmaster 5. I got a chance to talk to Dennis Miller this morning about Rand Paul, and I talked to him about how a lot of people are disappointed with the neocons taking over the Tea Party, and I also was able to plug Invisible Empire a couple times on his show, get him to talk to me about it a little bit. I'll have the video up here in a few days.
Awesome. What else is on your mind, Keith?
Well, I just think Rand Paul thing is going to make ripples. I think it's really important for people to get on shows, call like I did, talk about it, and just get the word out there.
God bless you, Keith. Bill in St. Louis, last caller for William Gheen. Go ahead.
Hello, Alex. How you doing, bud?
All right, buddy.
Mr. Gheen, how you doing?
Hanging in there.
Great interview, great show. Answer me this question. Where's the Minutemen? Why? What did they dry up and disappear? Where's the Minutemen?
Well, you become a Minuteman. You go down there and watch the border when you see crime and murder and death. Call the police. The Minutemen are down there. They just get demonized and infiltrated and attacked. We only got about 30 seconds left. William Gheen, I mean, where's the Minuteman? You're looking in the mirror. Go ahead.
Well, most of the Minutemen groups, there's still a couple ones out there, but they haven't had any border operations running for a while, and they've sort of dissipated and had some inner conflicts and other stuff like that. They're not a real, political presence. But the other national groups, FAIR, Numbers USA, Americans for Legal Immigration PAC, the larger groups that have been more diversely involved in the fight against illegal immigration, we're all still humming, even though it's a really, really bad economy. And also a lot of people who are involved with the Minutemen are now part of the Tea Party.
That's right. William, we're out of time. Look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Alex.
Don't forget, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. This new film, Don't Tread on Me, is now at prisonplanet.tv for members. God bless.